And just one moment, let me have you all step back for just about 3 minutes because probation is in the box and this is a probation case. Oh, you ready? Oh, she's ready. Okay. Court is calling 2020 CR 0298, State of Texas versus Jesse Solis. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Left hand for the state.
I think that is for the defense.
And are you Jesse Solis? All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Jesse Solis Jr. who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 0298 for the offense of assault family second offense on August 24th, 2021 for a period of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. On or about the third day of September 2021 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Jesse Solis Jr. did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State?
Your Honor, the state would move to deny the MTR and modify.
Are you waiving the other allegations?
Your Honor, I appreciate it. Yes, we are waiving and abandoning the other conditions.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, Judge.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is a proposed agreement for SADF.
Probation? Is that your recommendation? Because I have 2 questions. 1, is that your recommendation? And 2, has he done anything on probation?
Your Honor, the original recommendation was for Bexar County ISF followed by ISP. However, speaking with defense counsel, she indicates that Mr. Solis may have a drug problem. Kind of looked over that, then we said SADF. My other thought was revocation. His last office visit with probation was February 18th of 2022. Your Honor, he has not completed anything on his probation. He did initially signed up for the Veterans Intervention Prevention Program, but we don't have anything on file that he actually completed it. And then he has not completed any of the other terms.
All right, has your client done anything on probation?
No, I don't believe he has, Your Honor, but I did have my visit with him. He informed me and I spoke to his mother as well. He had a stroke in 2008. And so he's got some memory problems that are nowhere in the court's records. He's had some auto accidents in 2011 and 2012. Where he's got hit by a car. And the mom did confirm the memory problems. So I did have my visit with him, he knows he's on probation. He knows he was on probation. He absconded. I obviously asked him why, and he let me know that, that he does have a drug problem and he does want help. And he's asking the court he's not a convicted felon, Judge. That's why he's on deferred. So this is his first MTR. He's never been on felony probation before. He's got some misdemeanors, but he's asking the court to allow him to get some help. He's 39 years old.
All right. Mr. Solis, the court's problem is that you have not done anything. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding violation of condition number 2 true. The court is going to grant the motion, find you guilty, Revoke. Does anybody wish to speak to the time?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right, defense, do you want to speak to the time? The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison.
That's correct, Judge. So, in light of the fact that Mr. Solis is not going to be, given an opportunity to continue in his probation, I would ask that the court, give him the minimum sentence.
All right. Court is finding violation of condition number 2 true. The court will find you guilty, grant the motion, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with Ana Solis and Gloria Torres. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. If you would like the therapeutic community, I can request that, but you'll need to request it as well. So if there's a drug or alcohol problem, they will address those issues with you. Would you like that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This was not a plea bargain agreement. You do have a right to appeal. That right to appeal is limited though to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Oh, and I'm sorry, one other thing, because this is a felony conviction and affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Thank you.
All right, good luck to you, sir. All right, court is calling 2020 CR 2127, State of Texas versus Gabriel Maurice Gobert. Who's the attorney?
Judge Shirley, she just stepped out. She said she's number one in impact with Judge Angelini.
Okay. All right, we'll come back for that.
I'll text her.
Rogelio Laura. Hello. All right, on this case, the state was to tender an offer today. So has that been done?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how much time does your client need to consider the offer?
I mean, just a couple of weeks, Judge. I'd like to be able to talk to him at length about the offer.
Sure. Ms. Ferguson, on this case, can I have a 2-week reset for a plea deadline date, please?
Yes, I can do the 13th.
All right, we'll come back on November 13th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you. for your
You're
time.
welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Has Paris Ferris been brought up? All right, let's come forward. Hi, Mr. Ferris. We're just waiting for an update on your evaluation. So it's taken a little bit longer than anticipated because they have a backlog, all right? So Ms. Ferguson, what date do we bring Mr. Ferris back?
We can do December.
All right, we're going to come back on December 5th, no later than that date. But if everything is done before then, your attorney will let us know. We'll bring you back before then, okay? Do you have any questions about anything? All right, thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. Remember, which page is he on?
He's on the MTR page.
All right, thank you. Jose Ruiz.
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
This is just I don't know that it really involves defense, but Lorraine did tell me she was okay with me addressing you.
Sure.
One of the witnesses that we were referring to this morning, obviously one of them is in custody. The other one is not in custody, but based on the information we learned this morning, I think we need to get an attorney appointed to her.
Okay,
So I just need to logistically,
all
ask
right.
them.
Ms. Ferguson? They need an attorney appointed for one of their witnesses.
I need the name of the witness, the sit number, case number.
Okay, she doesn't have the case, but I'll give you the.
Thank you.
All right. It is 12 p.m. So some things are about to happen. Could I see the file on Raul Paral?
Judge, that one that was approached you
Mhm.
last week and asked for a 3 o'clock on Thursday, and we gave him the approval.
Okay. All right.
Judge,
Yes.
Mr. Clinton just-
Okay. All right. Thank you.
and
We will
have
take that.
ETC here too.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So is anyone else attorney other than the people here for Chrisman? Any other attorneys that are ready? Who do you have? All right. Well, Mr. Leal, you're sitting there, but have you asked, is your case a plea or something?
No, Your Honor.
Well, have you asked the clerk to put the file up here?
Yes, I have.
Well, no, because if you would have asked, Caroline is very good. She would have had that file up here. Caroline, was a file asked to be placed up here for you? All right, that's a no.
Well.
So she
that's
did
a
it now.
yes, because I asked the court coordinator to do
No, the clerk does.
that. Okay, well.
I always tell everybody,
That's
I
what we do.
I always tell everybody to stay in their lane. So the clerk has her job. I have my job. All right, Miss Jenkins. All right, Miss Ferguson, we need a jury trial date for this case.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
my client has a prior case back
Mhm.
from 2021.
Mhm.
And also she picked up a new case this year in May
Mhm.
of this year. I haven't had much time to review the latest case. I discussed the matter with Travis, and we're trying to work both of them out, and we think we can get a plea by the next time, but he needs to speak with the complainants in these cases. So
All right.
that's partially the reason. Additionally, Judge, in the prior case, she's remanded with a bond. The prior bond was 35,000. I'm asking that the court set a bond on that case.
All right, so State, which case are you going on for jury trial? The 2022 CR 3280, or either the one that I have before me, which is 2023 CR 6843?
Well, I mean, the better trial case is gonna be the 2022 CR 3280. But that's not the case that I'm working on.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date. How long is this trial gonna last?
Probably 3-4 days.
All right, yes. Family violence, 3 to 4 days.
The 2022 CR is the CTD case. Our case probably would not be the one that goes to trial, Your Honor.
All right,
So if you,
well, just one second. CTD. This is Latasha Jenkins on the 2022 CR 3280. Are you all going to trial on that, or have you all conferred with Mr. Leal?
No.
All right, so you all need to confer.
Well, I tried to confirm with him, and he referred me to the new case.
Yeah, I made an offer on the new case. I just increased the old offer that they had on.
Okay.
So technically, I
She
did.
has a case.
All right, but now he's saying that if it goes to trial, it may be criminal trial division. So I think state defense and criminal trial division, you all need to talk to see if that's actually the case, because otherwise the case that's going to trial is 2022 CR 3280. Because that's the oldest case that the court has.
That's the CTD case.
Judge, and-
Okay.
And if the court will set a bond on the older case, I appreciate it.
All right, so you'll need to file a motion. And then, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date.
There is a motion on file, Judge.
Okay, so, all right, so December 5th is going to be your jury trial date. So one of these cases is going. All right, and if you'll talk, Ms. Ferguson, his request for a bond, if you'll forward that to Judge Nahara, please. All righty, we'll see you back on that date
Thank you.
for your jury trial.
December 5th.
And that will be a jury trial date, Mr. Leal, and a plea deadline date.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Crispin. Hello.
Put a couple of things in the file for you to look at.
Okay, let me look at that real quick. Sorry about that. Let me check very. Oh, right. Okay. So where are we?
Your Honor, the last time we met here, you asked the veteran to provide information claiming his veteran status. Unfortunately, as the felony BTC is concerned, we still do not have a DD 214, a VA card, a service letter, anything at all regarding to any type of military service. I did receive a text message from Mr. Chrism on Friday explaining that a date of birth might have been put in wrong somewhere within the governmental system. I did follow back up just in case it did occur with the VJO who did the assessment for Mr. Chrism. I spoke to both of them. They stated that they asked him personally for his date of birth. And when they did go through the DoD records, they're still coming up empty on the fact that there was no military service for anybody under the last four of his social or his date of birth. Your Honor. So unfortunately, as of now, we're still where we're at.
All right, so probation, what are our plans for Mr. Chrisman? Because I don't think the military issue is ever going to be resolved. I know you can look at it online, and I know you all have been online and it's not there.
Yes, ma'am.
And I know that there was a fire, but the fire he's speaking of is not a fire at the facility that holds the records, correct?
Correct, ma'am. He's speaking about a fire that occurred at his home. I do believe the residence also, I'm blanking on the address, but the one where you lost your two dogs.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
So-
that occurred in the fire at the military facility he did talk about last time. He was too young to have happened for his records.
okay.
Your Honor, so I think, one of our major concerns is Mr. President continues to use alcohol. So that's our major concern at this point. The original thing was, him to try to get the services to get to where he has a more supportive base, but at this point,
Because here's my concern. I don't like sending, for want of a better word, problems to somebody else. So to me, sending him to California would be sending a problem to California.
Mhm.
I just don't see how that's the answer.
I know the last time we were here, Judge, Mr. Chrisman, did have he did ask about some treatment, so maybe the treatment that he was or leaning to, we can look further into. I know that there was an outpatient treatment and then there was an inpatient treatment.
All right, is there a treatment available for him maybe at Lifetime Recovery?
I could check with Lifetime, see if they have any beds available.
All right, Mr. Chrisman, Lifetime Recovery will be able to help you. I don't like sending what's considered a problem. I don't like farming work off to other people and say, oh, we can't solve this problem. So here you go. Good luck to you. And I don't think it will be fair to you or right for me.
California.
I don't think it would be fair for me or fair to you to send you off to California. And I don't even have any, much like your military records, I don't even have any documentation from California saying, oh, this is my support staff or supportive group in California. I don't have any of that.
I have it, it's through Concord, and you told me the exact opposite last time we talked, and you
Yeah.
requiring this one direction.
But I have nothing. Everything that you, so far, everything,
Information today, it's got.
well, here's the thing, so far, everything that you told me, I don't have any documentation for.
Because we were going down one direction. I do have the information from Concord that I was accepted into an inpatient program in California through Aetna, which is my.
But here's the
insurance.
thing,
I can give it to you
being
today.
accepted and actually being in the program, I don't know if I send you to California, you're actually going to go in the program. That's the issue.
I have to go in the program, because then it would be, I'm still on probation in California, so they're gonna relate it all together. So I
No,
have to go.
that's not the way it works. But if you want to give her that information, you can, and we can come back when we come back. But I want to see if Lifetime Recovery will perhaps accept him.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll check with them, especially with him, his medical issues. What was the other name? Remember the last time we were here? It was- Oh, San Antonio Recovery. San Antonio Recovery may be another option, Judge.
All right, so we'll look into Lifetime, San Antonio Recovery, and also
Concord.
see about his California, but he has to provide documentation for that. And then it will be up to California whether they even accept you. People think when I say probation is transferred, that it's, oh, I wrote transfer and you're there tomorrow. That's not the way it works.
Yeah, they have to accept you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gabriel Gobert. All righty. So these are cases that are going to be recalled for tomorrow. Roland Diaz.
Yes, good.
Yes, what's happening with your case?
Your Honor, we did have an agreement, but Mr. Diaz doesn't wish to go forward with it at this present moment.
All right, Roland Diaz, come forward. All right, do you have discovery in all of the cases, counsel?
And Your Honor, if you may give me a moment, I'm trying to recall.
Okay.
I do not know if I've downloaded in all 4 aggravated robbery cases. I can inform the court later which ones I have, but there are 4 of them.
All right, so Mr. Diaz, we're going to schedule you for a jury trial, quick, fast, in a hurry. You understand? That's either yes or no. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to recall this case back in 2 weeks. That's your plea deadline date. After that, the court will not consider any offers in these causes with not good cause. Otherwise, you're going to be pleading open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So in this court, there is no, well, right now, I'm not going to do it. Maybe I'll do it on the day of trial. That's not the way we do things here. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a plea deadline date in 2 weeks for Mr. Diaz.
That's including the NCR, Judge.
Yes.
November 6th.
All right, we're going to come back on November 6th.
Your Honor, if I may, just for housekeeping purposes, I have not had the opportunity to confer with the state that Mr. Diaz has not had a change of heart, but is hesitant.
Okay,
So I do not know if the current plea bargain offer is open, and I've informed, will remain open for that date, and I've informed Mr. Diaz of that.
all right, state, will you keep the offer open until November sixth?
Yes, Judge.
All right, the offer will remain open till November sixth.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right, although I did do research, and do you know, with regards to plea bargain offers, the state can close it at any time before acceptance. So-
Fortunately, we have assistant district attorneys of such high character.
We
that
do.
I know that that's not a,
That's not gonna happen.
yes, Judge.
And now that you said that, they most definitely cannot do that. All right, thank you.
Thank you. That's been my experience in my 30 years of practicing. Judge.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so Gabriel Gobert, when do we want to call this back, Norma? All right, Mr. Gobert, if you come forward, we're gonna bring your case back tomorrow. Your attorney's in the trial and maybe that will be taken care of, okay? Thank you so much. They'll give you a reset form. Yes,
You can have a seat, sir. We'll be with you in just a few minutes.
yes.
Mr. Gilbert, there may be a supplemental motion to revoke,
Okay,
submitted.
okay,
Can we push it out a little bit further?
yes. All right. Mr. Gobert, come back, please. They're saying they may do a supplemental motion on you. Are you employed?
Yes,
All right, what is your work schedule?
I work about 27 hours a week.
What days?
I get every other day. Like I work, like say I work today and I get tomorrow off, then I work the next day and it goes like that.
Okay. All right, so what we will do then is if we call you, when's your next off weekday?
Like a week,
Yeah, when is your next off day?
tomorrow.
Okay, so we're not gonna set it for, tomorrow. So we're looking at November, probably the week of November sixth. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. What date would you be off? Do you know?
I work afternoon, so I can come in the mornings.
Okay. All right, what day the week of November sixth? Oh, November sixth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll bring you back on November sixth
Okay.
and they'll give you a reset form.
All right, let's talk about that. Jesse Solis's probation revocation played out about how you'd expect when someone spends more than a year ignoring every condition of probation, been on deferred adjudication since 2021 for a second offense family violence charge, with 6 years hanging over him. The allegation this time was simple. He skipped a drug test back in September 2021. He pled true to that violation, which opened the door for the court to revoke his probation and impose a prison sentence of up to 10 years. The state actually started off by saying they'd consider modifying rather than revoking. But once the probation officer spoke, it was clear that Solis hadn't done a thing. No classes, no programs, not even showing up for office visits since February 2022. His attorney did her best, painting a picture of a man with real struggles. Solis had suffered a stroke years earlier, been hit by cars in a pair of accidents, and his mother confirmed memory problems. He also admitted to a drug problem and said he wanted treatment. At 39, this was his first time facing felony probation, and counsel asked for the minimum sentence if revocation was inevitable. The judge didn't sugarcoat it. The problem is that you haven't done anything. With that, she granted the motion, found him guilty, and sentenced him to 3 years in prison. A middle ground, well below the 10-year maximum, but still a hard consequence. She barred contact with 2 named individuals, entered an affirmative family violence finding, and offered him the chance to enter a therapeutic community in custody if he truly wanted drug and alcohol treatment. The atmosphere was brisk and businesslike. The state cut its losses, the defense leaned into mitigation, and the judge struck a balance between accountability and an off-ramp for rehabilitation. Solis left with a prison sentence, but also with the option to seek help behind bars. Time to break this one down. Probation is a deal, not a free pass. When you do nothing, you leave the court with nothing to work with. Here, Judge gave a measured sentence, but underscored the same message she tells everyone. Second chances come with strings attached. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.